Oh. We're back. Round 2. Starting off with District 1, we have, of course, Uzi Dorman and Serial Designation N, aka Newsy. Of course, if I did not include these two, then somebody would show up at my house. District 2, we have Braxton and Makarov, aka Braxterov. Oh, what a name. These two, you may remember from the pilot. They were guarding the door, playing cards together. And my logic for this one is, well, basically, when you spend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week playing cards with a man, you're bound to develop some sort of feelings. District 3, Grant and Serial Designation V, otherwise known as Gravy. Now you may be thinking to yourself, but Dipper, V disemboweled Grant in front of his family and then fed his own entrails to him. What kind of relationship is that? To which I say, if you aren't disemboweling somebody, do you even love them? District 4, Thad and Lizzie. Of course, everybody yelled at me on the last video for not including Thad. So hopefully this should keep you all from absolutely destroying me in the comments. These two are put together for pretty obvious reasons, I think. If you go back to... who am I kidding? Thad is too cool for a relationship. Thad and football, aka Football. Oh yes! Women, who needs them? It's all about the game for Thad. District 5, we have Louisa and James Elliott, married in the series, and their ship name is, of course, Two Rich Assholes. District 6, Khan, Doorman, and Sarah, aka Saran. In episode 2 there, Sarah interrupts a very important meeting because she just cannot resist this man. I mean, can you blame her? Look at this guy. He's so badass, and he knows so much about doors. I can't even resist him. District 7, we have Serial Designation J paired with Tessa, aka Jessa. Now, you may be thinking, of course, Jay and Tessa are together. We see hints that Jay cares quite a lot about Tessa. And you'd be wrong. I actually put them together because they're both pretty useless in a fight. District 8, we have Penny and Doll, aka Donnie. This one may seem a little odd because, of course, Doll killed Penny in the promening. And I say it was an act of jealousy. Penny complimented V's dress, said it was really cute, and Doll was like, well, what the heck? I thought we had a thing going. I'm gonna kill you now. Simple as that. District 9, Sin and Mangoes, aka Singos. If you know, you know. District 10, we have Alice and Nori, aka Norless. I say the sort of grudge that Alice holds against Nori for abandoning them, that's the only kind of grudge you get out of true love. District 11, Eldritch J and Lizzie, aka Eldritch J. And finally, we have District 12, a regular bug and a key bug, aka I ran out of ideas. This is our cast for the second round of Hunger Drones. Who will live? Who will die? Hopefully these two die really early on. Maybe Sin will win the second round. She is 100% win rate so far, both in the show and on my YouTube channel. Perhaps Serial Designation J will die early on again, being absolutely useless as always and getting very little screen time. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Alice gathers as much food as she can. And Louisa, Doll, and Grant share everything they gather before running. And you're pairing up with this bitch? Hello? Sin grabs a shield, leaning on the cornucopia. I don't think she's going to need a shield, to be honest. Football runs away from the cornucopia, as a football does. Braxton finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Lizzie runs away. Penny stabs Tessa in the back with a trident. Penny? Hello? What? What is this twist of fate? Uzi runs away. Thad scares Jay away from the cornucopia. Jay being useless as ever, although it is Thad, and Thad is overpowered, so I don't blame her, to be honest. Khan runs away from the cornucopia. Sarah runs away. Nori gathers as much food as she can. Mangoes and V fight for a bag. Mangoes gives up and retreats. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be some level of suspension of disbelief required to enjoy this. I'm not going to lie to you. Eldritch J, Keybug, James, and a regular bug share everything they gathered before running. Makarov runs away from the cornucopia. Day 1. Uzi constructs a shack. Mangoes are searching for firewood, as they do. Makarov sprains his ankle while running away from V. Grant runs away from Nori. Braxton defeats Louise in a fight but spares her life. Braxton! No! You're supposed to kill her! Bad, Braxton. Bad. Lizzie picks flowers. Lizzie's just out here vibing, you know? She's just hanging out, having a good time. Eldritch J makes a slingshot. That's terrifying. N is unable to convince James to not kill him. What? James! James! What do you mean? Oh my god. Oh my god. God damn it. It was a mistake to put them in this. They're gonna ruin this. They're gonna ruin everything. Goddamn rich assholes. Sarah and Jay work together for the day. Sin, Football, and Keybug hunt for other tributes. What a pairing. What a team. Completely unexpected. Alice, a regular bug, and Khan hunt for other tributes. Another interesting pairing, I'm not gonna lie to you. Doll searches for a water source. Thad tends to Penny's wounds. Good guy Thad. He's there for everybody. Outrageous. Completely outrageous. Tessa, too young. Too young. And N, oh my god, I hate James so much. I mean, I hated him before, but now I hate him even more. Oh my goodness. Penny pulls an all-nighter. Keybug looks at the night sky, probably dreaming about regular bug. Khan catches Braxton off guard and kills him, getting revenge on letting N sneak through the doors earlier. Makes a lot of sense. He's a tough boss, and you know what? You gotta be tough in this world. Football defeats Doll in a fight but spares her life. What? Huh? Doll, how are you losing to a football? Are you serious right now? What's going on here? Makarov receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Sin, Uzi, Lizzie, Sarah, and Eldritch J sleep in shifts. I got nothing. Nori cries herself asleep. Same. Mangoes sets up camp for the night. Must be pretty easy. You probably just find a leaf and hide under that. V also sets up camp for the night. Grant tends to his wounds. Gonna have a hard time getting his entrails back inside his body. Jay stays awake all night. James cooks his food before putting his fire out. The fucking guy. Somebody kill him already! Alice is awoken by nightmares. Alice, you are the nightmare. Thad cooks his food before putting his fire out. Louisa and a regular bug hold hands. Alright. Alice silently snaps Sid's neck! What? What? What do you mean? What is this? Hello? Alice! God damn! Holy shit! Clearly Uzi and the gang should have teamed up with Alice from the start. Holy crap, she's OP. Thad sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Eldritch J questions her sanity. I would too, to be honest. Lizzie, Jay, James, and Uzi hunt for other tributes. Penny sprains her ankle while running away from Khan. Khan is pretty terrifying, to be fair. I mean, look at this guy with his mustache. Mangoes chases Keybug. That is an interesting mental image. Grant collects fruit from a tree. Louisa discovers a river. Hopefully she drowns in it. Doll attacks Sarah, but she manages to escape. V bashes Nori's head in against a rock several times. What? Oh my goodness. Alright, so it's been confirmed that V was the one who killed Nori. Good to know. Makarov stalks regular bug. Football receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Probably the NFL. Does the NFL sponsor footballs? I'll be honest, I don't know how sports work. Rest in peace, Braxton, Sin, somehow, and Nori. Sarah and Mangoes huddle for warmth. Probably not going to get a whole lot of warmth out of a mango, if I'm being totally honest. Penny unknowingly eats toxic berries. That's honestly a very Penny thing to do. I'm not surprised. Makarov and Jay talk about the tribute still alive. Keybug tends to Alice's wounds. Eldritch J and Doll huddle for warmth. Huh? Alright. Football begs for Louisa to kill him. She refuses, keeping Football alive. Khan and Grant run into each other and decide to truce for the night. James loses sight of where he is. Typical rich person problems. Regular Bug sees a fire but stays hidden. Thad looks at the night sky. Lizzie also sees a fire but decides to stay hidden. Uzi also looking at the night sky. A lot of people just kind of hanging out tonight, it seems. V bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Probably another attempt at sacrificing herself. Although extremely horrid. She needs therapy. And a hug. But mostly therapy. Makarov chases Thad. Oh, Makarov, I wouldn't do that. Thad is pretty powerful. He might snap your neck. Football explores the arena. Not gonna question how, but it's doing it, and it's doing a great job. Eldritch J forces Sarah to kill Con or Alice. She decides to kill Alice. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's probably for the best. Alice, if she stayed alive any longer, she would have won the game immediately. Let's be real here. She defeated Sin. That's a force to be reckoned with. Mangoes chases Jay. Yeah, alright. Lizzie receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Keybug camouflages himself in the bushes. Honestly, probably wouldn't be that hard. He's small and green. Makes sense. Uzi explores the arena. Regular Bug, Louisa, Doll, and Grant hunt for other tributes. James discovers a cave. We've had 3 more deaths. Penny, rest in peace. V, I salute you. And finally Alice, who definitely would have won if she wasn't stopped soon, so good job. A quick update on who all remains. So far we have Uzi still kicking around. N, unfortunately killed by some rich asshole. Makarov and Grant, they're still hanging out. Thad and his lover Football. The 2 rich assholes, Khan and Sarah. Jay somehow still alive. Color me impressed. Doll, Sin, long gone. Rest in peace. She deserved better. She's just an innocent, silly little goober. Did not deserve this. Mangoes, still alive, have not been eaten. Eldritch J, Lizzie, and both the bugs, still alive. Thad, Grant, Keybug, and Uzi sleep in shifts. Sarah and Louisa run into each other and decide a truce for a fight. No! No truces! Kill her! Sarah, kill her! Lizzie fends Jay, Football, and Con Dorman away from her fire. They're just trying to keep warm, bro. Chill. James taints Regular Bug's food, killing him. Regular Bug, no! James, if you kill one more, I swear to God, I'm gonna delete this website. Eldritch J thinks about winning. Jay really is in there still. Good to know. Makarov sets up camp for the night. Doll is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Skill issue. Mangoes receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Okay. Be careful with that, Mangoes. You wouldn't want to slice yourself in half. Keybug chases James. Yes, Keybug, get him! Get him! Kill that man! Mangoes sprains her ankle while running away from Football. That is a sentence that now exists on the internet. Doll tries to spear fish without a trident. Doll seriously is struggling out here this round. I went from pushing a bus off a cliff to struggling to both make a fire and catch food. Jay chases Sarah. Makarov discovers a river. Eldritch J explores the arena. Grant picks flowers. Con tries to sleep throughout the entire day. Thad makes a slingshot. Classic Thad move. I fear what he's going to be capable of doing with that. Louisa defeats Lizzie in a fight but spares her life. Uzi accidentally steps on a landmine. Okay. Rest in peace. Doll thinks about winning. Jay forces James to kill Con or Grant. He refuses, so Jay kills him instead. Yes! Yes! Let's go, Jay. Finally. Finally doing something good with your life. Let's go. Makarov severely injures Mangoes and leaves her to die. No, Mangoes! Oh, I was rooting for you. I really was. Thad taints Louisa's food, killing her. Yes! Yes! Let's go, Thad. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. GG, rich assholes. You tried, but you failed. Better luck next time, idiots. Shouldn't have been rich. Lizzie attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Typical mean girl issues. Sarah tries to treat her infection. Football screams for help. Yep. Eldritch J goes to sleep. Keybug tries to sing himself to sleep. I didn't know the bugs could sing. Jay does some fishing. Sarah receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Eldritch J travels to higher ground. Condorman travels to higher ground. Oh, jeez. Him and Jay are going to meet. That's going to be a problem. We already know how that fight ends. Doll diverts Keybug's attention and runs away. After all that effort she went through to get the bug. Honestly. Lizzie receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Grant and Football split up to search for resources. Makarov sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Thad receives hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Oh, it's over. It's over, y'all. Everyone better just GG now. Get fucked. Except Mangoes. Rest in peace, Mangoes. Doll screams for help. Not sure from who or for what, but she's screaming. Football receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Oh, it's over. It's over. Eldritch J and Sarah talk about the tributes still alive. Makarov screams for help. A lot of screaming going on. I'm kind of concerned. Is there something that I don't know about that everyone's screaming about? I mean, there are some very overpowered characters in this roster. If you're screaming up at that, that's understandable, and unfortunately, absolutely nothing I can do about it. Jay tends to her wounds. Jay has been wounded. It's official. I expect nothing less. Khan cries himself to sleep, almost certainly because the doors are not present in this round. Grant tends to his wounds. Once again, he's been wounded. Okay, well, good luck with your entrails there, buddy. Thad receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Guys, stop sponsoring Thad. He's powerful enough as it is. Relax. Lizzie convinces Keybug to snuggle with her. I love how I make these with the intention of just, like, making dumb ships. And then somehow the game is able to make them even wackier. Anyway, Keezy. Let's make it official. Thad tries to spear fish with a trident. Sarah stalks Football. Hey, there you go, Thad. Someone you can talk to Football about, because Sarah Clean seems to be interested. Keybug shoots an arrow into Eldritch J's head. Holy shit! This is the twist that we were not expecting. Keybug destroying Eldritch J. What a twist! What a twist! Grant goes hunting. Makarov sets off an explosive, killing Doll, Jay, and Lizzie? What? Makarov! You mad lad! What is happening here? Holy shit! Out of the blue! The underdog! He just got 3 kills at once! And, like... Well, one of them was an OP character, but, well, they've all been kind of mid this game. Although Jay did kill a rich asshole, so, you know. But still, Makarov! Holy shit! Condorman dies of dysentery? Dysentery? Huh? Oh. Okay. Rest in peace, Eldritch J, Doll, Regular J, Lizzie, and Khan, who had the worst death I have seen from this game. Thad tries to sing himself to sleep. I'm sure Thad has a beautiful singing voice. He seems like the kind that would just, like, have, like, a really good voice, but, like, nobody knows about it because he just never sings. That's my new headcanon. Keybug, Makarov, Sarah, and Football sleep in shifts. Grant tries to treat his infection. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the Truitt's families. Football decides not to go to the feast. Sarah sobs while gripping a photo of her friends and family. Aw, Sarah. It's alright. You're probably gonna die soon. Thad also sobs while gripping a photo of his friends and family. Makarov catches Keybug off guard and kills him. Oh my god, Makarov! He might actually win this. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's gotten 4 kills now, just out of the blue. He started off just like biding his time, and now he's out. He's out for blood. Grant decides not to go to the feast. Grant tends to Thad's wounds. Football receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. I'm actually surprised the Football's made it this far. I will not lie to you. Plot twist, the Football actually wins the game. Sarah attempts to climb a tree, but falls to her death. I called it. I called it. Makarov unknowingly eats toxic berries. What? Dude, you were on a streak. You came out of nowhere, destroyed the competition, and you died of berries? Hello? This turn of events is honestly wild. Grant and Football run into each other and decide to truce for night. Oh, Grant, you better be careful. Grant, I'd be careful if I were you. That's Thad's only true love. Alright, you better watch it, bud. Thad accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Bruh. Brother. What are you talking about? Come on, Thad. I thought you were better than this. Grant repeatedly stabs Football to death with Says. Grant! With the out of nowhere W. He just hung out in the shadows the whole game. And then when it finally came down to it, He's found the opportunity to strike because all the OP characters somehow killed themselves. What? What do you mean? How? What a wild ride. Like, holy shit. I mean, Grant just came out of nowhere with that win. Huh? I thought for a second it'd be Makarov. He just like, he went on a rampage, and then somehow Thad blows himself up in the football. Didn't get any kills, but was just hanging out. And then Grant with the 1 kill to win. Grant was literally just hanging out, vibing, keeping away from all the action, and then gets the last kill for the winner chicken dinner. Literally me in most games. Am I Grant? I might be Grant. I would be disemboweled by V and probably enjoy it. What?